So we've all seen the cliffhanger at the end of 661. It's not confirmed if they're dead or alive. Sakura and Karin say that they're going to die if they don't do something quick, and the word to the bottom says the heartbeat has stopped and the wheel of fire has burned out. So that suggests they already are dead. But either way, I highly doubt, I'm like 99.9% sure that these two Konoha kids are not going to die right here, right now. Or if they do, they're not going to stay dead for long. Since so many people have been asking for it recently, I am going to do my first live reaction. Now, I hope it has good content so I can give you guys a real, legit, great reaction to entertain you guys, and it shocked the hell out of me. Because we're getting a week break, we have this awesome cliffhanger, so there's a lot Kishimoto can do to shock the hell out of us, and I want my first live reaction video to be awesome, so I hope we get some awesome shit next chapter. But anyway, this video may be on the longer side because I want to discuss a lot and all of the possibilities that I have thought about in my head of how Naruto and Sasuke are going to come back, and what is going on with Spiral Zetsu. Why is he so badass all of a sudden? Now let's talk about my ninja, the main man, Uzumaki Naruto. Now there are a lot of theories going around of how he will come back, and even some power-ups thrown in here and there, but here's a few things I think are highly possible next chapter, and also the following chapters in case this doesn't get solved in a chapter or two. First theory, like I said in my review, Naruto already has the 2 through the 7 tails chakra in him, so maybe that is why the 8 tails cut off his own tentacle to leave behind Naruto, or to leave behind some of his own chakra so Naruto can get that, and Minato can easily just, transfer the chakra over to Naruto, and then he'll have the 2 through the 9 tails. But that leaves the question, what about the 1 tails chakra? Does Gaara even have some Shukaku chakra left in him? If he does, then he can, sacrifice it, and, bada bing, bada boom, we've got a Jubi mode Naruto, pretty much. Or a Sage of Six Paths mode, whatever you want to call it. Or if all hope is lost, meaning that they can't do anything humanly possible to help Naruto, Gaara could take Naruto to the top of the tree whenever the fruit blooms, and he could put it in his mouth, no homo by the way, and then he could become like Kaguya and end the war. He can gain these godlike powers. That would be great. Second way I could see him coming back is if Minato or someone else sacrifices themselves to help out Naruto. Now, granted, Minato is an Edo Tensei. It's very controversial. Like, everyone's mixed about, will he actually die if he gives the other half of the chakra to Naruto to save him? Because he's already been hit by Obito's OP no jutsu, so he can't regenerate. So does that mean the effects of Edo Tensei have worn off? Like, if his head gets cut off right now, is that effect from Obito's attack earlier still in effect, or will he regenerate his head still? There's a lot of variables to be considered right here. Or will Gaara sacrifice himself similar to how Granny Chiyo sacrificed herself to save him? Like I said, I think this will be a fitting end to Gaara. Not saying I want him to go, but Naruto is the one that got him out of his darkness before, and he helped him out in a lot of ways. So this is the least he can do for his friend. So, I mean, if this does happen, it will be an awesome end, but I doubt it's going to happen since Gaara already died once. Another popular one is Sakura sacrificing herself, similar to the Granny Chiyo thing, but I don't see that happening right now. If she does die, I see her trying to break up a fight between Naruto and Sasuke, and her getting in between them yet again, like in part 1, and them not being able to stop themselves, and her dying that way, and Kakashi not being able to make it in time, and she dies in Naruto's arms or Sasuke's arms or whatever the fuck, something along the lines of that, and then that makes them come to their senses. That's how I see her dying, if she even does. I don't see herself sacrificing herself for Naruto, even though I'm sure she would. If it came down to it, Kishimoto could do whatever the fuck he wants, but I don't see it happening right here. It would be so much easier to understand what's going to happen next if Kishimoto just told us what the fuck was going on with B, because Eight Tails cut his tentacle off in 660, yeah. So it could either have B inside, or he could have left his tail behind so Naruto can get the chakra. And B has not been shown, and there has not been any sign of the tentacle since it's been cut off. So it's up in the air right now. It could be anything. Let's talk about Sasuke. The first thing that pops in my mind is the same thing that happened to Madara. It's too similar. Sasuke just got chakra from Hashirama, and he was impaled, and he's near death or dead now, which is the same thing that happened to Madara right before he got the Rinnegan. He was impaled by Hashirama and woke up with it. So that's my first guess right there that's going to happen to Sasuke. I also saw a few theories that Karin will come in there and help him, but I think that's played out. He's bitten her and gained chakra from her and healed from her too many times, and if he is this close to death or dead, and if he bites her and just heals that way, I would call bullshit. That would be the most, underhyped thing ever. Or the white pedophile himself can come in and do something, because like I said in my review, he still wants Sasuke's body, or at least he said so when he was first resurrected by Sasuke. He said that's the only thing that he cares about pretty much. So I'm pretty sure that he may have anticipated that Sasuke would get injured or even die in this war, and he has something up his sleeve. Who knows what's going on with that snake? But I really hope, I'm crossing my fingers, that we will get like the inner psyche of Sasuke and Naruto, meaning that while they're dead or gone to heaven, the other side, whatever you want to call it, they meet some awesome people. Like Naruto, he could either meet Jiraiya, the Sage of Six Paths, maybe his mother again, whereas Sasuke, he could meet Itachi, his parents and Itachi, or maybe the whole damn Uchiha clan. Now, I just thought of this. This may be far out there. This is a crazy theory, but since they both are dying at the same time, what if they both die or are dead at the same time, and they meet each other in the space, and then they have some few words, and they exchange powers, and that will ultimately, ignite the Senju and Uchiha DNA thing, and they both wake up with awesome ass new power-ups. But Spiral Zetsu is by far the most confusing thing, to me anyway, in 662. He literally just popped up out of nowhere. Hashirama summoning was already summoned, meaning that they probably have been fighting him for a minute. That gave Sarutobi an excuse for not being anywhere near the fight with Madara. But the real question is that really just Spiral Zetsu by himself, or is there someone inside? Now, it can go either way, because I see a lot of people asking, how in the hell can he use the wood style so well? But, I mean, when you think about it, Zetsu was all supposed to be a clone of Hashirama, so maybe he is like just the perfect Hashirama clone, or just the perfect Zetsu, since he's like one of the original. That would make sense, but I see a lot of people saying that Yamato, of all people, is inside of Spiral Zetsu. I can see why people are saying that, because the last time we've seen Yamato, he was back at the cave, and that's where Spiral Zetsu is, supposedly, since he resides there. And maybe he took a hold of, Yamato or whatever. But, I mean, Yamato will not go along with any of this. He may just be using Yamato's body, since he's the only one that can use wood style besides Hashirama and Madara right now, and OP-ass Obito. So this, I can see why a lot of people have been putting this into thought. But, I mean, Yamato can't be conscious doing this, man. What would be his excuse of fighting the third Hokage and everyone else just because Kishimoto hasn't given him screen time? But just by looking at the last panel, I can tell that Naruto and Sasuke are going to go through something, whether they're being revived, someone sacrificing themselves for them, whether Naruto gets all nine-tailed beasts in him, whether Sasuke gets the Rinnegan or not. It's just completely obvious that they will both wake up simultaneously and, obtain a new power and just go in together. And also, where in the hell are Kakashi and Minato? Are they still just staring helplessly at Obito talking to the Black Zetsu? Personally, when Spiral Zetsu unspirals his face, I want there to be Hanabi Hyuga under there, and then Hinata's looking up like, why? And then she says, because Kishimoto let my character die. But seriously, where in the hell is Hanabi? Granted, she's younger than Hinata, she was more awesome than Hinata and was always a step ahead of her. So I'm pretty sure that there is a way that she could have been on this battlefield. But I believe Kishimoto doesn't even remember her name. Like, he totally forgot about her. And I also see some crazy theories like that Naruto is a clone. I mean, if the Nine Tails got sucked out of a clone, why is everyone all saddened and, like, oh my god, Naruto's about to die? And the clone would have disappeared. And I see a lot of people saying that Sasuke is going to use Izanagi or Izanami. Now, Izanagi, he would have already poofed up somewhere right next to Madara or something, because Izanagi doesn't take that long to activate. And, I mean, Sasuke was crawling on the ground. Then he's like, I'm not going to die, and he collapsed. Izanagi, it doesn't take that long for it to kick in, like I said. And I doubt that Kishimoto would write Naruto as about to die, and then Sasuke seemingly about to die, then he gets up via Izanagi or Izanami. They're like, I'm okay. Hey, Naruto, what the fuck wrong with you? They are both KO. No Izanagi, no Izanami, in my opinion anyway. They are both legitly hurt and on the verge of death, if not already dead. But like I said, they're not going to stay dead, trust me, man. I hope Kishimoto doesn't make it too obvious when he reveals what the hell is going to happen. Maybe Sasuke doesn't wake up with the Rinnegan. Maybe he wakes up with the ancient Uchiha eye, like, the Sage of the Six Paths' older son. How it looked like the Rinnegan, but it was the size of a Sharingan. It didn't take up the whole eye. eye, and maybe Naruto wakes up with just amazing chakra like the other son, and he's like in a Sage of Six Paths mode, but without the eye. So Sasuke is like the son of the Sage, the oldest son, and Naruto is like the youngest son, and they both go in together. But I don't know, it's just some crazy things. There's a lot of things that could happen. I'm just throwing you guys a few bones, so tell me what you guys want to see happen. Anyway, this has been JB the Chia. Like, comment, subscribe. Look forward to my first live reaction. Hopefully it's worth it, because, you know, if it's not interesting, or, you know, if we don't get delivered something awesome, I'm probably not going to upload the live reaction, because I don't want to be like, you know, okay, yeah, that's cool. You know, I wish this happened. I wish that happened. No, I want my first live reaction to be awesome. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. This has been JB the Chia. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.